Come on, newcomer, follow me. If I had a nickel for every time I started a Let's Play with, wow, what an intro, well then I would have 2 nickels because I just said it last sentence. Hey everybody, Doodles here and welcome to Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, great intro, but yeah, pull into a train station and just beat up a bunch of security dudes. Sure. And I just hit X on this guy to grab a potion. Yeah, welcome to Final Fantasy VII. Let's just go and hit the touchpad button to kind of get a better sense of our surroundings. Alright. So it appears that we are someone only known as X-Soldier, in all caps. Let's go ahead and hit the touchpad again to pop up like a little menu showing us what our options are. We have 3 options. Attack, which, I mean, yeah, it's your basic attack, you know, you just... Okay, these enemies are known as MPs. MP in this case stands for Military Police. We have a magic option where we have 2 magic abilities. We have an ice attack and an electric attack called Bolt. And then going down to our item section, we have 4 potions, 1 ether, 1 phoenix down, and that's it. You could just like read these things for yourself right here, you know, increases health, increases MP, which you use to cast spells, and then restores life. You may notice that this game didn't exactly seem to run on a turn-based system. You see that we have a little time bar that slowly inches up whenever we've taken action. That bar represents when our turn comes along. Alright. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one of them in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he quit and is with us now. I didn't catch your name. This ex-soldier. Meet Cloud Strife. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you to never move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Alright. Group called Avalanche. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust ya. Meet Barrett Wallace. Trust me, you're gonna be hearing a lot from this guy later. Press the directional buttons while pressing circle to run. Or since I'm playing this on a PlayStation 4, just use the joystick. Alright. Let's go towards the North Mako reactor. Alright, so I feel like I really want to point out the art style that's used for the maps in this game, because it is incredibly distinct. You have your little tiny chibi models running around on pre-rendered artistic backgrounds. It is beautiful, and it's honestly kind of disorienting, because sometimes you don't know what you can and can't like walk under or use as a door. One thing about this being the PS4 version, I have access to cheat codes. I'm not going to use them all over this playthrough, but one of them that I do find actually really useful, if you hit the left stick, the game accelerates to be 3 times the speed. This is really good if you want to just get somewhere really quickly. So I guess maybe keep that in mind. If you ever feel like if you ever feel like your regular running speed just ain't cutting it. Or you just kind of want to click through some battles. Yeah, see, look at that time. Boom. Alright, there we go. So, if you hit triangle, you can go into this menu. Let's take a look at the items that we have. We have Potions. Oh, we already looked at that. Magic. Cloud. Yeah, you just have your ice and bolt attacks. You got a blank spot right there. Let's go into equip. You have the iconic Buster Sword. Your piece of armor, you have the bronze bangle. This stat screen. It's a little complex, but don't worry, I'll walk you through what each of the stats are. Let's start with the top column. Strength, that determines your physical attacks. Dexterity, that determines like your speed, which impacts your time meter, allowing you to get more turns faster. Vitality is HP. Magic is how much damage your magic attacks do. Spirit is your defense against those magic attacks, and luck kind of determines your critical hit rate, but also if enemies will drop items or not. Now going down to the second column, you have attack and attack percent. Attack percent could also be said as accuracy, because there are enemies in this game that have really high evasion stats, so having high accuracy stats is kind of important towards the later portions of the game. Attack, that's self-explanatory. Defense, that's self-explanatory, influenced by armor and vitality, I think. Defense percent, that is your evasion stat. That is your chance of just causing an enemy's move to miss completely. Magic attack is, well, attacking with magic. Magic defense is defending with magic, and magic defense percent is the same thing as defense percent, just with magic. We go to order, and you see we can move Cloud back and forth in between the front row and the back row of combat. There is this option called limit, where we can see something called a limit break. Limit breaks are special attacks that happen after you've taken enough damage. Now, Cloud Strife himself. I mean, what can I really say about him? He's the protagonist of the story, so he kind of has to be the strongest character. So yeah, Cloud is definitely your jack of all trades. He has no bad stats besides. Actually, no, I can't even really say that. No, he just has straight up good stats all around. If I did have to say any downside, though, it will be the fact that he is like in your party like 99% of the time in this game, just because, you know, he's the protagonist, so he kind of has to be. But yeah, his primary weapons, his weapons of choice are swords. Swords are melee weapons. I'll get into how melee and range stuff works later. But you also come pre-equipped with 2 materia. Materia is this game's magic/command system, where different materia you have equipped determines what actions and magic you have access to. We can't access the menu to really look at it right now, but you see the 2 icons under Buster Sword. Each materia is binded to their particular weapon. In this case, Cloud comes pre-equipped with the lightning and ice materias, allowing him to use lightning and ice spells. Yeah, you know, if he's your general like RPG protagonist. He does everything and he does it well. All right, welcome to the North Maka reactor. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No. After all, I did work for Shinra, you know. Planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not in here for a lecture. Let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Yeah. Meet Barrett Wallace. Barrett Wallace, he is, his primary weapon is the gun, or I guess specifically gun arms, which are, they tend to be ranged weapons, but there's a couple attachments that make them melee. We'll find those at later points during the game. Barrett, he has the highest HP and defense stat of any character in the game. He also has a very high strength stat, which makes him a really good tank and a really good physical attacker. Unfortunately, every other one of his stats kind of suck, but yeah, really the only thing you want Barret to be is a bulky physical attacker, and you don't really want to stick much magic on him because that's not that great. About his well, I guess we can see that he doesn't come with any materia pre-equipped. Let's talk about his limits. Barret's first limit break is called Big Shot. It does 3.125 times your normal weapon damage. So, I mean that's fairly self-explanatory. Oh, I guess Cloud's starting attack, Cloud's starting limit break is called Braver. It does like 3 times the damage. You know, it's pretty good. You know, just a good powerful nuke attack. Code deciphered. Boing. Code deciphered. Boing. I like the sound effects in this game. By the way, this game did come out in 1997 for the PlayStation 1. It was actually the first Final Fantasy game, besides Mystic Quest, that even made it into PAL regions. So, it's kind of interesting starting with 7. Push that button over there. Alright, there we go. Boom. Switch on. Little by little, the reactors will drain all the life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud! The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Well, unfortunately for you, Barret, I am a protagonist, so you're gonna be stuck with me for a little while. Alright, welcome to the interior of the Maka reactor, and welcome to a battle. Alright, here we have 2 new enemies. We have a... Warning! We have the mono drives, and the first ray. First rays are pretty basic. Okay, over on that little information bar, we can see that the ray back there is marked as being in the back row. Enemies marked in the back row will, you can't really do much to them until you've taken out the enemies in front of them. However, this can be counteracted by just having ranged weapons. Let's go into our little order section. I put Barret in the back row. Characters in the back row will deal less damage, but but their defense will be increased. But since Barret is a ranged character, his regular attacks aren't affected by that. He's completely fine to just hang out in the back row and be even tankier than before and not have any downsides. Isn't the scenery just beautiful, guys? Like, I know we're in like a dystopian power plant, but it's pretty, right? I am going to... Let's have a little demonstration on how these magic attacks look. Are you gonna shoot me? Yeah, battle animations can be a little long in this game, so I might occasionally just like hit the 3x button, but look at that! 90 damage! Huh. 90 damage for 4 MP, and we have 50 MP to use spells. We are eating good over here. Alright, let's get back on the main path. There's nothing this way. If there was stuff this way, it would definitely stick out, because like pretty much anything of interest is like made of polygons instead of art, so you know. Press X in front of a ladder to grab onto it, then use the directional buttons to climb up and down. Ladders on the map will be marked with a green arrow, so those are easier to distinguish from the backgrounds, which I mean, it's kind of hard to it's kind of easy. It's kind of hard to distinguish things when it's all just artwork. All right, on the ground we have an item. We have a potion. Press X in front of. Oh, I already said that. Yeah, there were some bonus potions that you could get at the beginning of the game by investigating the bodies of those guards that our avalanche dudes kind of took out on the way here. All right, we have. This is an event called a back attack. Back attacks occur when, well, you get attacked from the back by enemies, causing you to kind of, instead of like starting out with your fully charged, moderately charged ATB gauge. I guess that's its official title. ATB is like auto action time battle, I think. Let's go ahead and use Braver and see how much damage it's going to do on this grunt. And boom! 126 damage. Even higher than our magic attacks. Okay, yeah. Back attacks will swap our positions. Will swap your character's positions in battle. So anyone in the front will be in the back and vice versa. Alright, let's climb down this ladder, remembering to go in 3x speed because that's a pretty big ladder. Can't go into that door for some reason. And we found a save point. On save points, you can access the menu and select the save button to save your game. You know, pretty self-explanatory things. Save. And I do have all these save files. Yeah, there's a lot of save files available to us. I could go to save file number 3. But I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm gonna go with save number 6. Do I be even more of a rebel and scroll down? No, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna stick to slot 1. I don't want to scroll down like 15 save files. Boom. I guess I didn't really go over the configuration menu. This is your standard options menu. You can change the window color in Final Fantasy VII. This has been a thing for a couple of the games. I know this existed in Final Fantasy VI. I don't know about the other previous ones. Definitely didn't exist on the NES. But yeah, you can tinker around with the RGB values of your menus to like change them up. Like, boom, see? More purple. And going down to this corner, let's add a little bit of green and make it a little lighter. Actually, that doesn't look that great. Make it a little lighter green, maybe? Ooh, yeah, that actually doesn't look as bad as I expected. Alright, you have your sound, where you can set your music and volume. Your cursor, initial versus memory. At first, this won't really matter much because you don't really have many control options in the battles, because you know it's the start of the game. You can't expect to have much. But initial versus memory. Initial means your cursor in battle it'll start in a standard position, but for memory it'll remember the options that you last selected, so you don't have to search through many menus. ATB, active versus recommended versus wait. This is, yeah, these are all just like controlling your speed. Camera angle, this is for your battle screens. You can have it be auto or fixed. Auto, you know, it'll like move around the field to get close-ups of enemies and stuff, or you could just have it in one position. And then your magic order, this just determines what order you want your magic in, just in case you have a specific playstyle. It's automatically set to restore, attack, indirect. But personally, I'm going to set it to restore, indirect, attack. Because, actually no. Actually, yeah, I'm going to keep it as that. That'll just incentivize me to use more restore options. Yeah, you know, you got your healing spells, you got your support spells, and you got your attack spells. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, so I made a little cut right there because I went back to check my recording and it turns out that my microphone volume was set to be a little high. So, I'm sorry for like yelling at you and stuff. Sorry. I kind of don't want to have me be drowned out by the audio completely. But also, you know, you get excited when you've been planning this Let's Play for like, what, 3 months? Alright, got a big old 1998 stamp on that reactor. on the ground we have some green materia. Received restore materia. Let's go into our menu and... Okay, the materia option still hasn't opened up. When we blow up this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it! I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Heads up! Here it comes! Meet the first boss of Final Fantasy VII, the Guard Scorpion, which is a robot. So, yeah, this is a pretty big dude to see in like the first half hour of the game, but good thing that it's kind of weak to electric attacks, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, really, I don't really think there's much of a strategy to the Guard Scorpion. Really, it's just, yeah, like its attacks are only doing like, what, 30 damage? We can tank those pretty easily. This is weak to electric... Oh wait, I just said that. Yeah, this is weak to electric attacks. It'll scan... The way this fights is that it'll scan someone with the search scope, it'll lock on, and then it'll do its attack. If you've played the Final Fantasy VII Remake, or... I've played the remake, and I really hated this boss because I had to deal with only having 2 characters, and this thing just did so much damage, and I didn't like to, like, revive everyone constantly, and, like, Barret was doing so little damage, and it was so hard to dodge its attacks. But hey, this is earlier JRPG. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. Yeah, it's gonna counterattack you with its laser. Yeah, tail up equals bad. Generally, I think that's a thing for... Oh. Tail laser, uh-oh. That does... Oh. Oh, it really hurts Cloud. I guess that kind of makes sense, considering Cloud was the one that was really shooting at it. You might have noticed there that Cloud's ATB gauge filled up, like, really quickly. That was because, like, whenever your ATB gauge is full... Not your ATB gauge. Your limit gauge is full, then it recharges really quick. Uh-oh. Barret, you're tanky, right? You can just... Wait, no, I just said it was supposed to go up really quickly. No, wait. Okay, let's use this Phoenix down on Cloud, because this thing will drop some valuable XP that I don't want Cloud to miss out. Alright, Phoenix down revives your character with not much health. Alright, hopefully this search scope... I was hoping that would target Barret and not Cloud, because Cloud's kind of, not that alive. Alright. Let's just spam a couple healing things on Cloud, and... yeah. Scorpion Tail, how much damage is that gonna do? 66. Okay, that's actually not too great, if I must say. Okay, this is kind of taking a while, so I'm just gonna fast forward through some of these animations. Its tail is down, which means like its magic defense isn't gonna be as high. Yeah, 90 damage. Search scope, maybe Barret this. Nope, still Cloud. Why are you attacking Cloud so much? What, were you the one that gave me that weird cryptic message before I set the bomb or something? Okay. Bolts. There we go, it's dead now. Alright, that's the first boss. Alright, and we got an assault gun. Come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Alright, this is a very stressful part of Final Fantasy VII because right after you kill the guard scorpion, you have a 10-minute timer set to get out of the reactor before everything goes sky high. And no, you can't bypass it with your ×3 speed. You kind of just have to speed run this. Now that assault gun we got, we can equip that on Barret. It increases his attack, his accuracy, and gives him another slot for materia. But Cloud, you are kind of hurting, and your MP isn't that great, but you know what? The enemies in here don't have much health anyway, so it's fine. Wait, does this thing pause in menus? Wait, 21? Nope, it doesn't pause in menus. Okay, that took 2 seconds. Jesse, you good over here? You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. And she jumps right over us. Oh yeah, by the way, you can still get enemy encounters while you're in the countdown mode, but yeah, the thing still takes down them. That's a lot of enemies, okay. If you do want to run, you can hold down both L1 and R1 at the same time, but like, who cares? Like, enemies at this point in the game aren't hard. You can take them out with like 1 or 2 hits each. Honestly, yeah, like, you can just mash through these battles and you'll be perfectly fine. I just missed right there. Was that a fault of me or the enemy? I don't really know. Alright. Jesse is beating us. These ladders are really annoying when it's not ×3 speed. And we're kind of escaping this thing but in only like 2 minutes. Okay, maybe I didn't need to panic that much because like in retrospect... Hold on, my dog's like really he's doing the sniffies at me. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you face down in the pillows? Oh, he's vertical. Okay. Sorry, my dog is funny. But yeah, I probably didn't have to worry about escaping the reactor much, considering we've made this much progress in 2.5 minutes. Hey, what are you? Stop digging in the blankets. Okay, let's go. Are you gonna open the door for me? Code deciphered. Yes, you are. Stop sniffing me. It's weird. Okay. Enough of that out of you. Alright, be careful. Okay, sure, I guess an enemy can interrupt me while I'm walking 6 feet. Well, can Biggs and Jesse help out in this battle, please? No? Alright, that's fine. Gotta spend all that time moving the camera in and out to do 3 damage. Maybe I should add the fixed camera angle. Alright. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Code deciphered. Let's get out of here. Am I being too loud again? I really hope I'm not. I really decreased my microphone volume by like 3. Boom! Look at that donut boom thing. Look at that destruction. Yay, terrorism. I should keep the planet going, at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. Grrr. Boom! Oh yeah, got the it sounds so pixelated effect. Oh, Wedge, sorry, did your ass get burnt? Not much I can do about that. That sounds like a you problem. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Boom. Hey! If it's about your money, wait till we get back. Alright, so am I just gonna follow you? I guess I am. Alright, welcome to Sector 8. Excuse me. What happened? You better get out of here. Nothing. Hey. L-Riz, Cloud, L-Riz. You better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but Alright. Walk, 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 the polite little walk. You kind of dropped a bouquet. Is that a bouquet? It looks like a withered bouquet. Actually, no, that might just be like a general broken down car piece or whatever. I don't know, we made a really big explosion. But yeah, welcome to Sector 8. Let's see what these people have to say after witnessing a giant explosion. Just what the hell's going on? Why is your text box so big when that's the only thing you have to say? I wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by the Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet. Avalanche. In all caps. Alright. Eco-terrorists. Yay. Potion. Potion on a park bench. Hey, you there! Shinra soldiers. We can take them. They're just two MPs. We take these guys out in one hit. Like, I'm just gonna boom, mash the X button. Okay. MPB. Boom, done. Nice little sword spin. What the? You know what? Every single one of these dudes is skippable. Don't even fight them. You know what? Just don't even bother with them. They're skippable. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough babbling. Grab him. Gotta love seeing our chibi sprites and full motion video cutscenes. Cloud never came. Cloud, think he was killed? No way! Cloud. Bonk. And... Say, do you think Clouds can stay on and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If you all weren't such screw-ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. And... There we go! Finally! Okay. Cloud! And Barrett has nothing for us. Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late! I'm waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big scene. It's just what I always do. Swear word! Hold on. Let me just grab my large sheet of things that I could say that won't get me demonetized. I don't make money anyways, but this game's rated T14, so I'm gonna stick to T14. Great Scott! Having everyone worry like that. You don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up! We're moving out. Follow me. Boing. Hey, Cloud, you are great back there. Cloud, you'll do even better next time. Careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. No, it wasn't. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. No problemo, Jessie. Fun fact, her last name is Raspberry, but spelled wrong. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7, train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. No, big scary black man. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. This is why I hate the last train. Oh boy. What, are you racist or something? Alright, what? Who? What? This is my house, so make yourself at home. Who are you? The headlines in the Shimmer Times. Terrorists have bombed the #1 reactor based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. Sure put some thought into this one. Must have a real calculating leader. Wonder what they'll do next. Barrett looks up. Please, don't bother the other passengers. Someday, Avalanche is gonna be famous. And me too. Hey Cloud, you wanna look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail station. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know? Flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1 in 10,000 scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center, and other support pillars built in each station. Psst, the #1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's 2, 3, all the way to the #8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors, but by number sectors. That's just how things turned out. Phew, look what's next, look. This is the route the train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. Checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train and is linked up to the central databank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. That light must mean we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now. A relief. Can we go into the... Nope, don't bother other passengers. Alright. What do you have to say, Barrett? Look, you can see the surface now. City don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expected to hear that out of someone like you. Just full of surprises. The upper world. A city on a plate. It's all 'cause of that sparkin' pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. And why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? I don't know. Probably 'cause they ain't got no money. Or maybe 'cause they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. I love that quote. I quote that. I quote that in real life. Semi-frequently. Alright. Welcome to Sector 7. And boom, there's us. Yeah, let's just put this in high speed. Alright, bro, what's the next plan? Yo, get over here, all y'all. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. It's 'cause the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out! Alright, So I know everyone's going that way, but I do kind of want to do some exploring this way. Alright. You got an empty platform right there. And right here you got an enemy encounter, sure. You have a sweeper. This is like kind of a security robot of Shinra. I don't know what's doing all the way down in the slums, but I mean, I guess this place, this Sector 7 train station, it does have the nickname of the train graveyard, so it makes sense to have a bunch of like old machines down here. Wow, you're gonna take 4 hits. You're a metal enemy, so I'm pretty sure you're weak to electricity. Can we do anything over here? Oh, one of the other cheats that I have is if I push down both sticks at the same time, I disable enemy encounters. I'm not gonna abuse this. Trust me, I'm not going to abuse it because, like, I have to be, like, a good level to, you know, beat the game, so I'm not just gonna skip all the enemy encounters. Alright, and we're on a actual polygon train, but can't exactly do anything with it. So, yeah, you see you have that little arm right there that I used to climb onto the train. Yeah, like, that's one of the downsides of having these pre-rendered backgrounds. It's just, like, it's hard to see what you can and can't interact with. Believe me, that pops up a lot later in the game, so you might see me complaining about it. Alright, let's talk to these bozos. Not letting you go tonight. Wow! Isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone? Wow! There's only one train graveyard around here. And they say there's ghosts around too. Damn. What? Just gonna repeat the same. Okay, sure. Alright. What are you doing? The hell you want? You know who I am. You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Wow, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking what I always say. But, okay. And we head up here. You do have a save point. You got this guy, peeing, I guess? Hey, now! Oops! What on earth are you doing? Just butt out. Jeez! You came to see too? No, I don't want to see you peeing. There's a bombing on top. This pillar should come down. Everyone in the slums is dust. Well, there's no point in worrying about that. Hey, check it out. It's huge, ain't it? You know, I never noticed how much of a euphemism this is. But yeah, that is a pretty big pillar. But really, one pillar supporting an entire, I guess, suburb area? Not really suburb area. Actually, yeah, it is suburbs area, because we, like, saw houses and stuff in a town square. But one pillar that just supports an entire part of a city? I don't know about that, Chief. Hey, this is a strange and wonderful place. It's my place, but you can come down here when you want. See ya, bro. Yo, Cloud, over here. Now. You know what, Barrett? I'm going to not. And that was the bombing of the Sector 1 reactor. I say that was a pretty bombastic intro to a brand new series. You know, just committed a little bit of you know. See you guys next time.